Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing the market makers reserve liquidity part 2. So for those of you that have been following through on this channel, you know I posted and I spoke about this reserved liquidity, also known as a reserve low, by the market makers. I believe that was two videos away from this particular video for those of you that are going to be watching it right now. So I made a video about the reserve low, and I said the market maker reserve low is simply a low that the market makers tend to reserve, and what they do is that they push price in the opposite direction and try to manipulate the behavioral patterns of traders who think that they're no longer aiming for that particular objective, and later on what happened, they come back for that particular objective, which is the reserve low, the low that they've reserved earlier. And this was the particular format outlined for that video. For those of you wondering what the video is, you can just go to the YouTube channel right here on the video session. Just right here, the video session, you can see this is the market makers reserve liquidity. Is an episode 7 of the day trading series I'm covering on the channel. And what I'm going to be focusing on this video actually is just show you how price actually came back for this particular reserve low, this reserve liquidity right here. And I'm going to be showing you how long it took for them to actually come back to attack this particular low, and what we're going to be expecting going forward on this particular pair, which is the XAU USD, which is also the gold USD. So I'm going to be going to the higher time frame, like the 4 hours, to show you that. So I'm going to zoom that in to be able to get clearer details. Let's bring this back here. And good. So this is what we have. So for those of you following through, you can see right here, this is where the reserve low right here. So I'm going to remove this markup right now on the charts to make things cleaner. I'm going to zoom that in and mark out the reserved low properly right there. So that's the reserve low right there. So excuse me. Um, so this right here is our reserve low right here. So we can see that if I bring the period separator, we can see that this happened on from I think this was the last week, the second to the last week of April 2023. And from that week, we had this other week, we had this other week, we had this other week, and now this final week, because at the time of this recording, this is the 20th of May 2023. So it took actually 4 weeks before price came back for this particular low. So you can say relatively short, it took 1 month for them to actually manipulate price before coming back to aim for this particular low. But I want to draw your attention to something. You can see the way they reserved this low. Lows were coming. You saw price dropping aggressively, but before it could get to this low, you can see the way they wicked it up. They licked up the liquidity, and when it looks like they were coming down this other time, what happened is you can see the impulsive buying right there. And when they did this impulsive sell, people would have thought, okay, this was the time right now to come and attack this low. What happened? We had impulsive buy again, and the second impulsive buy, this was the FOMC, and we had a gap in price. So this whole move right here was, what we can see right here is simply a manipulation, because you can see as a manipulated price to the buy side, what happened? They attacked this high. And what happened from that point, you can see they started bringing down their sales. And what were they aiming for? They were aiming for this particular lows right here. Now, what happened is that they not just came back for this low, they came back for all this series of lows that they had right here. And now, if you have been following my content here on this channel, if I remove the period separator, what can you see in terms of this whole price delivery right here that's happened? I'll just give you 5 seconds to just think of the particular model you can see right here. You can pause the video to think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what can you see right here? This is simply the market maker sell model right here. This is on the 4 hours time frame. Look at it right here. We have what we know as the accumulation phase. We can see what we have here as the manipulation phase, where they move price higher, the first leg and the second leg, manipulating price here, taking out liquidity at that zone right there. They took out liquidity right here at that zone right there. Liquidity is out there. What happened? they manipulated orders there, now started changing their buying orders to what? Selling orders. You can see the impulse sell right here, this on the NFP. They took out this low, telling us, giving us an indication that they'll start selling. And from this particular impulse sell, we can start seeing that every low failed to take out the previous high. Sorry, every high rather failed to take out the previous high. You can see we started having failure swing highs and all the way just to attack this particular series of low. So this is the market AMD sell model. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, the DMA sell model, sell templates. I wish I teach you on this channel. So you can check that right here on this channel and see these things for yourself. So this is the market makers sell model. You can see the way they did price here, they held price for a period of time right here, push price outside this consolidation or accumulation phase. And what happened? They manipulate price at the buy side. And what happened? They started pushing price aggressively, failing to take out previous highs all the way with to the sell side. So what are we expecting for going forward here on this particular pair? So if I go back to the daily chart, I'm going to make the chart cleaner once more. um I'm going to go to the daily chart so we can have a broader perspective. So we can see right here on the daily chart that price has cleared out this particular low right here, which is the reserve low we had earlier, which I just spoke about earlier right here. So we can see that price has knocked out this particular low. And if you look classically, this is what an institutional market structure shift. Is gold going to keep selling aggressively to the sell side? That I can't tell. I'm not a market maker. I'm just following the footprints by the ear. But what they're going to be doing currently right now, I'm anticipating that they're going to retrace price to fill in this particular void right here. I want to see them retrace price to fill in this particular void right here, because they failed to take out these equal lows. I saw them fail to take out these equal lows right here on Friday. So what I'm expecting for them is to keep pushing price to the buy side. And one of the reasons I'm expecting that is that I go to the 4 hours, I can see that they are already edging their sell positions and pushing for a manipulated buy. I can see their edging sell positions right here. So they're accumulating sell orders. So they're going to keep pushing for buy orders. So they're edging sell orders. So what happens is that they're going to come back, take out that sell order, keep pushing price to fill in this void. So from this particular zone right here, I want to see a sell. That's when we're going to see a sell to come back to actually attack this particular equal lows right here. So what I'm anticipating currently is actually a retracement right here. So it's going to be a simple model. Like if I zoom this out, we're going to have a simple model like we had. Let me draw that. Okay, let me just use this is how the model is going to look like. So I want you to view this zone here as an accumulation. So we saw price broke out of the accumulation right here, manipulated. Just hold on, bear with me. I'm trying to draw this so we follow through with the model. So we can see that they manipulated price aggressively. Just bear with me. I wish I can do this fast as even as talking. So we can see this is what this this whole the story of all these whole price actions what we're having right here. So we can see that it took out the liquidity right here. So mind you, pushing price down, what they have right here is an imbalance. So this imbalance, which is this particular imbalance I'm talking about right here, we want to see them come back and fill that imbalance before aiming for more liquidities to the sell side. So but currently we can see if we zoom out, we can see that we already have a break of structure right here below this reserve low that they were reserving all the way. So I believe you found value in today's video. If you really want to understand how we viewed the reserve low, you can watch the previous video, the first market maker reserve low, and then you watch this one to better understand it together. Then you can also watch the market makers buy and sell templates, which I've shared you on this channel to improve your understanding better on the market maker price delivery algorithm, how they accumulate price or distribute price. They manipulate it to one direction, then they start edging to the other direction to attack that particular reserve low. So you can see it playing out right here on the go. So I just said I should make this video to show you guys how this played out and how you can actually start anticipating this. So you can see the amount of time it took before they attacked that particular low. It wasn't just a one-off thing. So you have to be patient and just trust the process, so you can see how the process actually played out. So I hope you find value in today's video. If you do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and see you in more videos.